Alright, so example 6, I went ahead and split into 2 videos. That way it didn't quite take so long if you just wanted to watch one of them. And so we're working on example B here. And it says, again, find the values of x such that f of x equals g of x. So we want f of x to equal g of x. So that means then that the 3x squared plus 6 has to equal the 8x plus 2. Well, again, I've got an equation here that's got an x squared and an x in it. So I need to set it equal to 0. And remember, we want a positive x squared. So I'm going to move this 8x over, and I'm going to move that 2 over by changing the signs. So I'm going to put the minus 8x over here so it's lined up. There's no other x term, so it's not lined up with anything. And put the minus 2 here. Now remember, though, when I go to do this, I'm going to put them in order. So I start out with a 3x squared, and then I have a minus 8x, and then 6 minus 2 is 4. And everything on the other side canceled, so it's equal to 0. So I'm going to bring this up here and rewrite it. Alright, so I've got 3 terms there, so it's a trinomial, and there's a number in front, so it's what I call the alien. And so I'm going to factor this by taking the man in front. He's going to kiss his wife goodbye, and he's going off on vacation. He's gone. So x squared minus 8x, but because they're aliens, when they kiss, she multiplied by him. Simple trinomial. I know my first 2 terms are going to multiply to be x squared, so that's x and x. My last 2, remember, because the last in FOIL, they have to multiply to 12 and then read it backwards. Add to 8. So hopefully you're thinking 6 and 2. Bigger number first, bring down that first sign. A negative 6 times what gives me a positive 12? Hopefully, again, you're saying a negative 2. Because as an alien, remember, when you go out of town, you got to come back home. So she's mad. They divide by him. Reduce it if possible. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. But 2 over 3 in the second parenthesis there doesn't reduce at all. So go ahead and put him in front of the x. So 3x minus 2. And then remember, the whole thing was equal to 0. So then we are solving. We want to know the values of x. So anytime 2 things are being multiplied, we can set them both individually equal to 0. So x minus 2 equals 0, and 3x minus 2 equals 0. So solve both of those individually. So you get x is 2. And so on the other one, I'm going to add 2. So 3x equals 2. I'm going to divide by 3, so x equals 2/3.